Hi, I'm Dr. Jennifer Auerbach, Camp Director and founder of the Bocal Majority Organization. I'm excited to be talking to you today about the upcoming beginner camp for oboe and bassoon. If you're watching this, it means your student has been selected to play the oboe or bassoon and they're signed up for our beginner camp. There are a few things you need to know ahead of time to make sure things run smoothly and your student has a great learning experience at our camp. I'll do my best to make this as concise and easy as possible. Let's go. First things first. The camp takes place Monday, July 29th through Thursday, August 1st. The hours of the camp are 10 a.m. to 12 noon and will be at DeWitt Perry Middle School in Carrollton, Texas. Here's what your student must bring with them to camp on the first day. An instrument, either a bassoon or an oboe, whichever one they'll play. We don't supply the instruments for the students. You should contact your band director right now, arrange a day to go pick up the instrument, and then bring it with you when you come to the camp. If your student is playing the bassoon, make sure there is a bocal and a seat strap in the case. Those are important. All students will need to bring a soaking container, a small cup, to soak the reed every day. They look like this. They'll also need a reed case to safely store the reeds when they're not being used. This is what a reed case might look like. When you buy the reeds, it comes like in a container or a tube, but this will not be sufficient to store the reeds in because they can get moldy in here. You really do need to buy a separate reed case. And you'll need a swab. That is a special cleaning cloth, and it cleans the inside of the instrument after we play every day. All students will also need at least one reed for their instrument. Bassoon reeds are different from oboe reeds. Each student will need at least one for our camp. More is recommended, and you'll need more eventually. There's a lot to know about reeds, but I could talk about that for a long time. I'm just going to give you a few pointers about reeds. Reeds wear out over time, and they're breakable. Typically, a reed can last about a month, but be prepared for your student to be in learning mode and possibly accidentally break or chip the reed at first. Now, we're going to be teaching them all about how to avoid that, but it's important to understand that they're learning a lot of things all at once, and accidents do happen. We soak the reed in water for a few minutes every time before we start playing. That makes the reed vibrate more easily, and it's necessary. We also try to let the reed dry out after we're done playing so that it will avoid getting moldy. Not all reeds are created equal. Many professionals make reeds by hand. Now, if your band director specified a brand or a source for the reed, you should really pay attention to getting that specific one that they want for your student to have. They may have even asked you to get the reed from the private lesson teacher. If they recommended that, that would be best. Bocal Majority also makes handmade reeds, and we've offered those to you during the enrollment process. If you pre-ordered a reed on your enrollment form, we will bring that reed to your student on the first day of camp. We'll also have a very small store where you can buy some of those items that you need, like the reeds and the swabs and the soaking cups. Those are really the things that your student needs to have and bring with them for the first day of camp. Now let's talk about beginner kits. That's sort of a separate topic, and your director may have actually asked you to buy an entire beginner kit. Beginner kits come from various sources. Sometimes the director gives you a list of specific items and leaves it up to you to find the store to buy them at. And sometimes the director gave you a specific music store to go to where you're supposed to buy the kit and it's named for the school. Whatever your director told you to get, you should get it. And if they specified a store or source, you should get it at that exact place for the most optimal results. We at Bocal Majority offer both kinds of kits. The kind of kit where it's named for the school, if the director signed up for that, and the kind of a la carte self-serve make your own kit and get a discount kind of deal. For that second kind, you would need to visit our brick and mortar store in Richardson, or you can call and talk to our staff to get that discounted pricing if you're doing a la carte kit. If there's a kit on our website that has the name of your school, you could get that. The next part of this is really important though. We do not bring the beginner kits to the beginner camp for you. We don't deliver them to the school either. The logistics got too complicated for us to be able to offer that, unfortunately. So what you need to do is this. Make sure you pick up your kit from us or from whatever music store, Or if you're buying it from us, you can actually opt for the convenience of having it shipped to your home through UPS. Whatever you do, you should do it now so you're not in a time crunch right before the camp starts. No one likes to be stressed out at the end. To summarize, get a reed, get your instrument from the director, and if your child is playing the bassoon, make sure you have a bocal and a seat strap, and also make sure you have a soaker cup and a swab. So let us know if you have any questions, and we'll see you bassoon.